Most of us think of missionaries as someone who maybe have moved and they lived overseas or they're in a different context. But you can be in the business world and be a missionary, and that's where being a media missionary is very helpful. So I have found that listening to EWTN on my commutes really prepares my heart and my mind with material that might come up in a conversation, so I really enjoy that. I've got my internet home screen set up to EWTN, even at work.
Well, I follow EWTN on social media, and I share content from them with my followers. I'm sharing my faith as well as what has helped me grow in my faith. That's EWTN.
What I have found too is that EWTN News has been really a great way to connect with people of all faiths. Everyone's concerned about what's going on in the world, especially today. You can't miss the chaos that's on the news, and that's a great way to tie people in of different faiths just to get them in on current events.
Whenever I learn something from a program on EWTN, I like to post that or blog about it. Or if I read a good news story from the National Catholic Register. I love that I can be a media missionary, even just from my phone.
People often are talking about what they see on the television, and then I can just chime in with what I've seen on EWTN, which is another way to just weave into common everyday conversation. So having the information that I get from the media missionary emails and the EWTN broadcasts on television and radio, having that information gives me confidence that I've got something that I can trust. All of that really sets my mind and gets me ready to share my faith out here in the world.
I've also seen great ideas online for how to promote EWTN in other ways, like putting the brochure about the EWTN app at the Chapel on my college campus, or setting up a table to raise awareness for EWTN at community events.
I realized that I can share my Catholic faith anywhere, and what I like is that EWTN makes it really easy to do that. So even just the other day on an airline flight, just after some conversation, I was able to hand them a program schedule for EWTN, and it was very well received.
Well, if we're baptized, we are obligated to share our faith and to evangelize others. Pope Francis has really encouraged me to do this and to get out of my comfort zone. I read the Bible, I go to Mass as often as I can, and I make time for fellowship with others. I follow EWTN, and I tell my friends they should too.
I want people to know that EWTN is an amazing way to share Jesus. It's just like Mother Angelica said. She said the essence of evangelization is to tell people that Jesus loves them. That's what a media missionary does.
Learn how you can be an EWTN media missionary in your parish, your community, or through prayer. Visit EWTNmissionaries.com. Share the eternal word with the world.